Hey, well, hello, you guys. Hey, it's Terry Bontemps. Was going through my notes and I realized I left out a very important part of today's training, which I talked about how to help homeowners in foreclosure keep their homes and how to help landlords that have major financial challenges, how to help them also keep their rental properties. This is some marketing that I use in order to get motivated sellers to call me. And what I want to show you guys is the difference between how I market. And again, I'm like the 1%, maybe the 5% versus the 95% that market we buy houses, but also in comparison to what realtors market. So again, if you're facing foreclosure and you want to keep your home and you had a choice, and if I was surveying you on how and what you would like to do, who would you call? Which phone number would you call if you really wanted to keep your house and you had no choices? If you had no choices, you didn't see any way of keeping the house the way you are now because of your situation, who would you call? And I'm pretty sure if we had 100 people to do this survey, 100 people would call the sign on the right. So I'm letting you guys see the power of this marketing message, one that I've been using since 2001. Okay? Decide for yourself who you would call. So if you're a real estate investor out there and you don't have an in foreclosure, we help you keep your home program, Terry Bontemps is the guy that can coach you. Now, you can continue to advertise that we buy houses. You got a ton of competition. But let me ask you a question. If someone really wants to keep their home, would they call the We Buy Houses or the In Foreclosure? But what about a real estate agent? The person that really wants to keep their home, would they call a real estate agent to help them? I don't think so. Reason why? Because real estate agents do one thing. They put a sign in the front yard. They sell the house so that they can make a commission. Realtors do not have a program to help landlords, to help homeowners facing foreclosure keep their homes. Can you guys see the competitive advantage that we have? My students, my coaching students, the program that I'm teaching you guys, this is why I wanted to have this 5-day challenge so you guys can see the power of this program. Okay? So again, if you had the choice, you wanted to keep your house, wanted to keep the family together. If you've been furloughed, okay, if COVID's caused problems for you and your family financially, and you had no other choice, and you seen the signs, or you decided realtors don't have a program to help you keep your home, who would you call? All right, so I think you guys got it. I just wanted to clearly explain this to you. I thought it would be a great addition. It's a little bit later in the evening. I'm actually prepping for tomorrow, okay, which is called What is Note Buying? That's tomorrow. But I felt this was very important. Now what I want you guys to hear, I want you to hear one of my students giving the presentation that you can give someone face to face that was in a predicament facing foreclosure. Whether it be a landlord or a homeowner, the presentation that you can give face to face over the phone, put it in your marketing, make a YouTube video. I think you guys are really like this.
Hi, my name is Kimberly, and I'm a certified foreclosure specialist. My company has a program that can possibly help you to save your home. As long as there continues to be things in life that affects us financially, there will always be foreclosures. Whether it's unexplained illness that has caused us to miss work, perhaps there was even a layoff with your company. Even the caring for elderly parents can have an effect on you financially because your family is now larger. And also the loss of loved ones can have a huge impact on us financially. So my question to you is, do you need our help? I would love to help you, so please reach out to me. Typically when we meet with families, we like to ask them 5 questions. And those 5 questions really give us a good idea of whether or not we would be able to help. So here are the questions I'd like you to think about before contacting us or reaching out to us. And the first question is, how much do you owe on your home? That'll be good to call the bank to find out what your balance actually is. And the second question is, what do you feel that your home is worth? Okay. Thirdly, does your home need repairs, and if so, how much? And the fourth question is, I'm really interested in knowing what it is that you would like to do with your home. And the last question is I'd like to see if you could take 5 minutes to allow me to get my financial partner on the line with us so that we can talk with you and get to know you a little bit better and find out what we can do in order to help. Many individuals wonder how it is that we came to know that they are in foreclosure. Well, I subscribe to a list locally that helps me to know when my neighbors may need some help because they are facing foreclosure. And when I come to your home, typically it's because your name has come up on that list. So the other thing that I like to at least share with you is whether or not we can help. Many people wonder, well, can you really help me in my situation? And absolutely. I know that we can help you if your bank is agreeable. And so we probably can help you and make that happen, allow you to keep your home if your bank is willing to work with us. So feel free to give us a call. You can reach out to me personally at 720-992-20. But I'd also like to tell you another way in which you can reach out to us, and that's by visiting our website. And our website address is www.wehelpyoukeepyourhome.com. Again, that's www.wehelpyoukeepyourhome.com. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about what you'll find when you visit that site. One, there's a contact form, information that you can tell us about your property, about your situation, and you'll be able to fill that out right online and send it to us so that within 24 hours we'll be in contact with you, seeing what we can do in order to help you in your situation. There's an area at the bottom that will ask you for the associate's name that referred you. Please enter Kimberly James so that I can reach out to you directly, okay? The other thing that I'd like for you to do when you go onto that site is get to know the president of our company. Mr. Terry Von Temps himself has lost a home to foreclosure. Sometimes it's good to know that others have been where you are and know how to recover from that. Well, in his experience, he's had sleepless nights. He's had many a tears on a pillow. He's been in the fetus position, not knowing how he would be able to care for his family. He's dealt with the disappointment of letting family down when they needed him to support them financially. So he is a person that certainly understands some of the feelings and emotions that you're going through personally. Well, that's not all that you'll find on the website. You'll also find 5 testimony letters of individuals that we were able to help keep their home. And with those testimony letters, there's one in particular that will stand out to you. And it's a young man named Earl Harrison that we were able to help keep his home. He's a military vet. He was going through a divorce. He was caught up in family law court. And he didn't have reliable transportation to be able to get to work. He also had to deal with various personal circumstances that were embarrassing. Neighbors knew the home was in foreclosure, but he was also $42,000 behind on his mortgage. He was behind on his second mortgage as well on his home, and he needed to get caught up. So what did we do? We actually paid $42,000 for his behind payments. We were able to do $15,000 in repairs on the home. So there was a lot going on there, but I would love for you to read his testimony letter to show how we actually helped him keep his home. And you'll find 4 other letters there that I know you'll enjoy, of individuals who appreciated the help that they received. And so I would love for you to go to the website to view that. As I already mentioned, you'll be able to find the form there to fill out your information so that we can be in contact with you. But I wanted to tell you a little bit more about me and why I'm so passionate about helping you. You see, I was pregnant with my second child. I had my second child and unfortunately had become very, very ill after the surgery that I had to have him delivered. And I had to have a second surgery. Well, our family was impacted financially because my husband at that time was not working. So we actually got behind on our payments. And I was in the midst of facing foreclosure. I was where you are today. I had to deal with the embarrassment of my neighbors knowing that I wasn't making my payments. I had many sleepless nights, just not knowing if I would have a roof over my head for my 2 children. So in order to stop the foreclosure process, the only thing I knew to do, because I didn't have the money to catch up the payments that I was behind, is I filed for bankruptcy. And when I filed for bankruptcy, I had a little bit of relief. However, little did I know that just 5 few months later, when my debt was discharged, that foreclosure picked right back up where it left off. And that put me, again, back into a situation where I was filled with anxiety. My child at that time was only 9 months old, and I still had to worry about how we would be able to come together and care for our family. We had lost the only vehicle that we had through a repossession, and so it was a very distraught situation. And I don't ever want to see anyone go through the unfortunate situation that I went through personally. So that's why I'm passionate about helping you. I know how you feel. At least I can relate to how you feel, because I can't tell you exactly how you feel because I'm not in your shoes. But I do know that with working with us, you have a team of individuals who will work together, who perhaps have faced some of the very same situations that you're dealing with and would love to talk with you. So just to tell you a little bit about the foreclosure process, we'd like to be able to walk you through that, because it is good to know what are the next steps. When you get that notice of default, what are the next steps? How will you be impacted? So, for example, here in the state of Georgia, 30 days after you receive the notice of default, you can be foreclosed on. So it is a lot of time in the state of Georgia. And they only have to give notice 4 weeks before the foreclosure sales date. So in the state of Georgia, from the moment you go into default and you receive notice, proper notice from your financial institution, you can actually lose your home right on the foreclosure steps. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about that process and let you know that we'll be here to walk you through it. There's a couple of people that may have reached out to you already. That includes a realtor or a investor. And I just wanted to tell you the difference between the two and why it is that neither one of them would have a program that will help you to save your home. And for example, the first one, the real estate agent. A real estate agent is interested in helping you get out of foreclosure by putting your home up for short sale. They're going to try to negotiate with the bank. And when they negotiate with the bank at that time is going to, perhaps sell your home at a discount or allow your home to be sold at a discount. And that's a pretty, lengthy process. But you still have to get out of your home in order for it to be sold. And the real estate agent is looking to make a commission off of that sale. I have no problems with real estate agents or what they do. However, they cannot help you stay in that home. They don't have a program to do so. Now, a real estate investor, on the other hand, is interested in getting you out of your home, fixing up that home, and then selling it for a profit. They're not looking to have a program for you that's going to help you to save your home and allow you to be able to stay in your home. However, we have a program that's going to allow you to keep your home. And that's what I'm interested in helping you with today. So feel free to, again, visit our website, look at our President's Experience, look at those letters, those testimony letters. Fill out the form so that we can get in touch with you right away. And feel free to give me a call personally, and I'd love to talk with you. I'm at 770-296-2990, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Wow. Is that powerful, you guys? Did you hear those words that came out of her mouth? Very powerful in helping homeowners decide to trust you, to give you a try, maybe to be a lifeline to help them keep their home. And that's the program that we discussed, a little of the details that we discussed today early, starting the first day of the Build Your Wealth Challenge. This is so exciting because we got more coming. But again, today was just a foundation. It was meant to teach you guys who your customer is, how you should market to find them, and it gave you an idea of what can be said in your presentation, in your pitch, in your videos, what you can say on social media with your phone number to make your phone ring. So hey, it's getting kind of late. Again, I wanted to share this because I thought it would be important, and I'm looking forward to, sharing more with you tomorrow. Again, I've been doing this since 2001. Started doing the 9/11 bombings. Again, what happened was everybody was scared to go out because of the terrorists. Then we had the 2008 Great Recession, and here we are in 2020, COVID, okay, where we have to wear a mask, okay, to protect ourselves, and where the economy has been shut down and people have gone out of business, people have lost their jobs, they've been furloughed, and again, the government has stepped in with a moratorium and an eviction process that's stopping people from losing their homes, from tenants being homeless. But again, in California, January 31st, there will be a free fall of real estate. Now's the time for you guys to market. Now's the time to put the word out that you're looking to help people. And COVID-19, again, is the biggest opportunity for you as a real estate investor if you're using these strategies that I'm trying to help you with. Again, this works perfectly in a distressed housing market, and that's what we're in right now. Distressed housing market. I've been through 3 markets. Again, the 9/11 bombings, 2008 Great Recession, and here we are in 2020. I will be here for the next, when the economy tanks again, when the economy goes down, I will implement this program one more time. So hey, you guys have a great evening. It's Terry Bontemps. Hopefully looking forward to tomorrow, which is day number 2. What is note buying? Have a good evening. Good night.